Alright, guys and girls, welcome back to our unnamed sunny coastal region. We really need to name this project, so yeah, I encourage once more if you have suggestions for the name of this town we've been building so far and the region as a whole, then please throw some suggestions in the comments. I already have some nice ones for the town and a few ones for the region as well, and they are really nice. But to have even more options, it would be awesome if we could get even more suggestions in the comments. So if you have any suggestions, please go ahead. If you want a bit of a like some information about this to make a better suggestion, then it's super straightforward. It's an awkwardly generic weird mix of assets from Canada, US, Australia, New Zealand, and some really generic stuff that you could place anywhere, all mixed up with some right-hand drive stuff and a sunny atmosphere and some mountains. Yeah, should be pretty easy, so please just throw some suggestions. I don't know what to call it, and yeah, I'd like to have some voting going on. So I'll make a few polls, and hopefully within the next week we'll be able to name this project. For now, it's unnamed sunny coastal region, which we need to change. Anyways, I've been gone for 14 days, and I think that's something that you'll need to be kind of expecting going forward, because this time around, compared to 4 years ago when I was really active, then this time around I just have some other commitments. So yeah, I don't have as much time to play the game or create content. So I'm still trying to experiment with the format. I'd like to stream some more, and I would like to try and stream without just constantly talking, because I'm a big talky mouth. But it's just so fun interacting with the chat. But I'd like to try and see if I can get some streaming going where we actually get some stuff built as well. Yeah, I know it's super unrealistic, but we'll try. Other than that, I'll try and experiment with some shorter episodes. So I think this will be a shorter episode, and you might ask, shorter compared to what? Definitely the first episode, which was almost 40 minutes long, but probably also compared to my earlier content, so probably below 20 minutes as well. It's just gonna allow me to have a higher frequency. I have a once in a decade upload frequency issue currently, so I'm trying to get out of that. Anyways, with that out of the way, I have been able to boot the game up a handful of times during the past 2 weeks, and I've been building a bit of stuff off camera as well. So I think before we get going and build some more stuff during this episode, I should probably get you guys up to speed with what I've been building. Downtown is relatively unchanged. I did add this modern apartment building, and I used PO to make it fit this sort of awkward space. I just felt that these 3 ones, or 4 ones basically, they just needed a bit of company. The narrative here is that this town is seeing a bit of, or has seen rather, a bit of recent investor and developer interest, because these are, maybe 10, 15 years old at max, and some of them maybe just 5 years old. So yeah, an addition there. Then I have added, I don't know if these are vanilla assets, I'm not sure, but I do like them, and yeah, I've added sort of a pure gathering spot of some sort. It's really popular. It's popular with criminals as well, because you get like a crime warning all the time. Not sure what that's about, but yeah. Anyways, no more changes to downtown, I'm pretty certain. What else did I add? Yeah, I added a couple of lakes, as you guys can see, some of them really small. So the map already has a couple of lakes, and I'd like to add even more. The reason I've added these is, I think they look nice, and they sort of add to, a bit of a natural barrier for the extent of this town, or at least the extent of like the older part of the town, which I really like. 2 of the lakes are part of I guess this is really a park of some sort, like a recreational area with some nice paths. Really nice, quiet, interrupted by the highway that cuts right through it, but yeah, nice. I like these natural borders, so I'm probably gonna add more lakes. I also tried to add this small sleepy suburb. It was just sort of an experiment to see how it would actually look if I kept it super simple. So a pretty gritty, simple structure with a few cul-de-sacs, like a single commercial establishment, which is a gas station, and then just these sleepy detached homes. And I think for the effort, it turned out really well. So I'm gonna make some more of these just to kind of populate the map. What else? Yeah, I'm not sure I've created farms before. Maybe I'm wrong. My memory might be a bit fuzzy, but yeah, I just tried to create some really, really simple, fast farms just to kind of fill out the area and add a bit of variety. So I'm probably gonna create more of these areas. Hopefully I'm kind of gonna, we're gonna learn along the way and make them look a bit better, because it's okay from a distance, but up close, let's stay at a distance, right? Okay. Other than that, I didn't really add. Yeah, I did add some highway work. I'll get to that. I added this small area as well, because during the live stream and maybe even the last episode, I joked a bit about millennials not being able to afford housing, which is like a ha joke, because it's really serious and annoying. And I feel really privileged to be able to get into the housing market myself as a millennial. So fear not, I added this area, which is perfectly affordable, a prime location, really quiet, really private as well, lots of distance between neighbors. Yeah, it's a really nice chance to get into the housing market before the inflation adjusted rents will completely destroy your savings. The highway, yeah, of course. As you guys might remember, the original highway network of the map includes this going northwest, and then this road going northeast, and then going south through the straits, across this island, and then further south. But I also expanded it by drawing it westwards. So we got this intersection and goes on as an elevated highway for most of the way, on and off ramps here for easy access to the town and other immediate surroundings. And then I built it rather quickly, so it pretty much just goes this way in a completely elevated stretch, which is pretty expensive to build. So if there's no good reason, we should probably convert this so that it's just at grade. Yeah. Added this bridge. You had to use PO to get it to match here, but I think it looks quite nice. And then over here, I'm kind of tinkering with the idea of creating a bigger city on this island. I think that could be really cool. So I've sort of already started the groundworks here. As you guys know, I have insane intersection marking tool skills, which really shows here especially. So yeah, I will have to delete this and fix this up and make it look more nice whenever we get to this area. But yeah, I think we should build a city out here, a bigger one. That could be really interesting, I think. Anyways, I think that sort of covers everything I have done. So what I'd like to get done now is that we need to remove, or not remove, but heavily revamp this part of the highway, because I think it looks a little odd that it's one lane, that all these are one lanes, because Essentially, we'd like to have really great connection to this area if it's to be a major city. Then I don't really think it makes sense that capacity wise it's clear that this is like the main highway and this is like an afterthought. So yeah, let's get started with that, and then let's just see where this episode takes us. right, guys and girls, I think that sort of wraps it up. So yeah, let's be honest. Highways, not really a specialty. I wish I could excuse that on being rusty at the game, because I am rusty at the game clearly, but no, I've just never really been all that great at highways or trains. Never created an airport. Not many harbors either. Actually, not sure how I came up with the name infrastructurist, because infrastructure is sort of iffy. Anyways, let's shortly go through what we've been building. So yeah, expanded here so that it's a 2-laner that crosses in this interchange, which I think looks much better. I tried to keep like the flora a little more sparse within the interchange, because I imagine that when city planners were like, yeah, let's tear up some shit, let's remove some neighborhoods to build some highway stuff, they pretty much raised everything. So yeah, they didn't really bother all that much with landscaping afterwards, right? Wasn't as important. So yeah, it's a little more sparse within here, and then the more the older foresty parts are a little more well preserved. But we can fix that. I mean, we can run a massive highway through here if we want to wreck this area as well. Yeah. So as we move in here, we have many more lanes, which I think is a lot more fitting. Yeah, some of you might wonder what's he thinking with these bollards. I'm not really sure. I just wanted to do something, and I think they look cool. But I'm not sure these are meant to be like squishy bollards. They look to be solid steel or metal. So for now, we're gonna imagine they're squishy and that they won't kill you if you accidentally hit them, because I don't think that's the purpose, at least. So yeah, we'll have to use our imagination there. Also added a single billboard, because it turns out this is the only one I'm subscribed to, at least like a dedicated highway billboard. So yeah, if you get off at 184, which I assume is this exit, you're probably gonna be sorely disappointed. There's no McDonald's inside. Let's see what's over here. Sweetly Sudden. Yeah, we don't have that either. But yeah, so false advertising. Anyways, I was like, okay, this area is a little empty, so we built another neighborhood basically, and I think it fits really well. So I think there are the borders, or the extent rather, of the town are really well defined now, and it looks pretty natural. I think this is also a pretty old neighborhood. Added this old church with some really simple, I mean, you can barely call it detailing, but yeah. But yeah, you guys saw how quickly we built this neighborhood, and I'm really happy that I feel we sort of nailed a style where we can pretty quickly produce residential neighborhoods without having to spend a ton of time detailing them. So yeah, that's what we got built. So I think I'll have some cinematics ready now, and our photos on. So if you stuck with me for this long, then, oh wait, let's quality control, right? Let's just get this fixed. There you go. If you stuck with me for this long, thank you so much for watching. I want to thank all of you for all the support I've been given after I started creating a bit of content again. As I said, I'm not really sure how the format's gonna be. I'm gonna experiment a bit so that it can fit my rather busy schedule. I'm forgetting something. Oh yeah, in the YouTube spirit of things, if you want to see more, remember to subscribe and hit the bell notification. Yeah, if you have any suggestions for the name of the town and the name of the region, please throw your suggestions into the comment section. I'll make sure to note them down before we vote on it. So yeah, thank you guys so much, and have a really nice day or evening or whatever time it is where you are located. Bye.